On here at TNT Ballpark in Harrah, Oklahoma, where we are about to get underway with the first round of bracket play. This contest between Oklahoma Drive 2K10 and Oklahoma Havoc. Coaches are exchanging lineups here as we get ready to begin this bracket play. I believe by virtue of the seeding, Drive will be the visiting team. So I'll await confirmation, but I'm guessing that's what's going to be. But we'll get started with lineups. We're going to build it with you, as I'm guessing we will bat no more than 9 or 10 once we move into bracket play. As I said before, we're going to build a lineup with you. And it looks like Brecken, Bella will be the top two hitters, just as they have been first two games of pool play. Oklahoma Drive finished pool play 1-1, beating Oklahoma Nightmares by a score of 9-1, and then lost in disappointing fashion to Throw-Togethers by a score of 12-7. That game, Drive fought back to get a 7-6 lead, and then had a comedy of errors just overcome them. In that final inning, giving up 6 runs without getting 3 outs. And falling in that contest. That earned them the prestigious 9:30 time spot.
Got this.
Warm-ups are done.
We got the game going. You ready?
We got the game going. We're ready to go for the next 56 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive, the first in bracket play in the fall this season. Brecken steps into the box, and we're about ready to go. First pitch to Brecken up high for a ball, and we are underway. 1-0. Thanks for joining us late night with Oklahoma Drive. Winner of this contest moves on to an 11:45 bracket play winners bracket against Tribute 2K10, who defeated Oklahoma Drive Morales. That ball hit on the ground is short. Thrown. And Brecken beats out the play. That's an infield single. I would have find me a different angle because I could not see anything down the line. I'm glad you guys can. But we will get a little bit better angle there. So Brecken's on with an infield single. That brings up Bella. Bella's trying to find her batting rhythm right now in these first couple games. Eager to hit and get on base. Got to wait for that ball to just get in her zone and then drive it. It'll come through. 1-1 to Bella. It's fair. It was touched in fair territory. That's going to go as an infield single. That's going to bring up Kinley. Seemingly hit the ball very hard in each of her plate appearances. That ball gets all the way to the backstop. Runners advance to second and third. And it's 1-0. So Kinley with an early opportunity to get drive on the board.
You can't bring him in.
Against this Oklahoma Havoc team that is the 2 seed in the A bracket. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. Throw back to third. Close, but does not get her. Something to watch out for. That was a nice pickoff play.
What is that, Dave? 4-15.
I think after this last game, Drive is got to be very mindful to get as many runs as possible. That pitch foul to the backstop. It's 1-2.
You got 2 when you come and get one.
Heading on the first base side, I think, to protect
Strike approach, let's go.
any pedestrians on that end. Not as many on the third base side. Up high for a ball. It's 2-2. Another throw back to third. Nothing doing. Time called. Brecken was able to get back up. So 2-2 count to Kinley with Brecken at third and Bella at second. Bounces in. Ball 3. That's 3-2. This Havoc team on the surface looks like it has many of the elements that place them in the top 3 in the Oklahoma State tournament. This past spring. Formidable opponent. Count stays at 3-2. Kinley waiting a payoff pitch. That's hit in the air. Just foul. Just foul. Umpire watched it the whole way. Just fell just a little bit right.
Hey, keep battling 1-5. Keep battling.
Of the foul line. It's a brisk 62 degrees with a little bit of wind. Everybody's got their hoodies or their hoodie blankets on.
Snuggies.
Snuggies. I knew I was looking for that term. Snuggies. Hit on the ground to third. Way overthrown. One run is in. A second run's coming around to score, and Kinley's able to get into second with an RBI. She reaches on air, but two come around to score. It's one RBI for Kinley, but two come score. The second on a throwing error. It's 2-0 drive here in the top of the first. Still nobody out, and Izzy coming to the plate.
Her old knees.
With her old knees, yes. Izzy was complaining before the game that her knees are getting old. That's down low for a ball, 1-0. Izzy waits on it, but it comes to shortstop slowly. She advances the runner to third, but she is thrown out at first for the first out. Tessa comes up to the plate with a chance to drive home Kinley. Kinley follows her on deck as we continue to build a lineup. Tessa takes a cut but fouls it back to the backstop. It's 0-1. She's trying to fight through a situation where she keeps dropping her back foot for some reason. Plant that thing down. Oh, 1 to Tessa. And that's screwing up her swing right now. Pretty hard. She does it a second time. It's 0-2.
Plant your foot, baby. Plant your foot. Claudia.
The 0-2 to Tessa. Swings on and misses. Somehow a strikeout that results in a throwaway. So it's a strikeout for Tessa. A rare one for her, but that ends up resulting in a run. It's now 3-0. So Tinley comes up to the plate with the bases empty now and up 3-0. Looking to add on. First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the pitcher who throws it to first for the out at the end of the inning. Oklahoma Drive picks up 3 runs and go into the field to defend against Oklahoma Havoc. This is Oklahoma 2K10 softball. Got to turn off all my mutes. I have multiple ones for personal reasons. I'm sure that I need to have multiple mutes on. But now that all the mutes are off, let's go over the defensive alignment for Oklahoma Drive here in this contest. against Oklahoma Havoc. In the circle and pitching is Izzy. Behind home plate and catching is Kinley. Tessa at first, Tinley at second, Turbo at short, Bella at third. Brecken in left, Natalie in center, and Jordan in right. That is the defensive lineman for Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 in this contest. Good looking defensive lineman here. Let's see what they can do after the last game. They're up 3-0.
I heard that. I heard you after the last game.
Yeah, last game was pretty rough.
Last inning, let's see.
Yeah,
We mix it back in.
exactly.
We had a full tournament of errors for one inning.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right.
Yeah, you get fair and balanced broadcasting here, whether we like it or not. Here we go. First pitch down low for a ball, 1-0. A little bit of an overthrow there. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-1. In the first game against Oklahoma Nightmares, Izzy was dialed in. Only giving up 1 run, 3 innings pitched. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-2. When Izzy is in her rhythm, she is very difficult to hit. 1-2 pitch. Just low and outside. It's 2-2. Good place to miss. That's an overthrow. It's 3-2. So the leadoff hitters work the count full. And here's a payoff pitch. Right down the middle for strike 3. There's one away. Nice way to regain her composure and finish it off. Just outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Uniform combinations. Haven't done that all season thus far. Oklahoma Drive and the white pinstripes with black pants, white socks, white belt. That one's hit into center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Solid single. Outfield playing a little bit further back. That one was dropped just past the infield. This is definitely part of the former Havoc team that we were used to seeing. The only person that I know that walks up to a Weird Al Yankovic song. 0-1. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-1. Throw back to Tessa, nothing doing. Go 2. Just down. It's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Swung on, hit on the ground sharply into left field for a hit. Runners advance to first and second. Ball was hit so sharply. Runner getting to second base couldn't really go anywhere past that. Their guitars are in full swing right now. There we go. Foul to the backstop. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. It's now 0-2. Let's see if Izzy can give him something up high that they can't catch up to. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Base was occupied, so it doesn't matter. That's a strikeout, but runners advanced to second and third on the confusion there. Again, this is a spot where Oklahoma Drive is going to have to learn how to talk to their team members and remind them, less than 2 outs, if the base is occupied at first, a drop third strike is just an out. Nonetheless, runners on second and third with 2 away. Swung on, hit on the ground. Izzy knocks it down. It's going to result in a run. That's an infield single, resulting in a run. It's now 3-1 drive over Havoc. Call it an infield single, as if Izzy wouldn't have put a glove on it, it would have gone right up the middle for a hit anyway. She knocked it down, just not sharply enough to anybody to recover. First pitch, next batter, a ball, 1-0. If they'd be in bracket play, likely only 9 or 10 in the lineup. We'll turn over the lineup quicker.
Oh, batter interference.
All right. So on that, Kinley tried to throw it back to third, pick her off, but because the batter did not, they stepped out of the batter's box and they got hit in the head when the throw came. That goes down as batter interference. Batter was out. That ends the inning. Oklahoma Havoc picks up a run, but leaves 2 aboard. We move to the top of the second inning. Oklahoma Drive leading 3-1. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the second inning.
Number 33, London Brown.
Let's go, Turbo!
Turbo leading off, top of the second inning. Loaded. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. We are underway. Looks like Jordan is on deck. Hit her hair.
Hit her hair.
Did hit her hair, but I don't know how we call that. That ball was going about 6 miles an hour. We'll just call it a ball. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground sharply to shortstop. Shortstop's been making a lot of nice plays. One away. That brings up Jordan.
Hey, that was a good hit.
Hey, good hit, 3. Good hit.
She might have appealed for that error hit by pitch. He would be on right now. Not a problem I would face. First pitch swinging, Jordan. It's fair. But a nice play by the right fielder. Jordan's hit the ball hard every time up.
Good hit. Take that.
But a few robberies have kept her from
Go, Nat.
being on the bases
Come on,
more.
Nat, runners.
2 away. Drive can't sit on a 3-1 lead and expect it to hold up. Natalie comes up to the plate. Building a lineup. I believe we're at 2-0. But I'll be corrected sooner enough. Sorry, I was looking to see who was the next batter. That one's hit. It's going to be tough. Natalie's running down the line. To throw it out. That ends the inning. Drive go down in order. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Drive leading 3-1. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We're ready to start the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting, number 3, Cannon.
We're going to rock out for a second here. Get started with the bottom of the second inning. Drive leading 3-1.
He's not greatly blow this up.
Go, Izzy.
Swung on and missed. Opens the frame at 0-1. That moment when I heard the 0-3 that we were playing Parabellum all of a sudden. Outside for a ball, it's 1-1. How quickly things come back to you. Off the pole. Umpire jokingly calls the batter out after it bounces off and Tinley catches it in the air.
They cut it.
Count moves to 1-2. This is the last game of the day here at Field 1. I would imagine the last game of all the fields are going right now.
Right here, buddy.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Count stays at 2-2. I said before, the winner of this contest moves on to an 11:45 matchup. The loser of this contest moves into a 9:15 matchup against Oklahoma Drive in the elimination bracket. Oklahoma Drive Morales. Outside is 3-2. Get on the ground. Bella picks it up, throws it to Tessa for the out. 1 away. Nice calm play between Bella and Tessa to get that out. So 1 away. Leadoff batter retired. Call that low. It's 1-0. Next pitch from Izzy. Shows bunt. Actually, that stayed fair. Nice play between Kinley and Tinley to make that happen. Way to stay composed between Kinley and Tinley to get that out. 2 away. First pitch, low for ball. It's 1-0. Foul to the backstop. It's 1-1. Izzy looks dialed in right now. And when Izzy's dialed in, it's trouble for the other team. Pulls the string on her, and it's 1-2.
Take me to him.
Swung on and fouled out of play. It stays at 1-2.
Jacob, go to bed now. Xavier, and put it somewhere in my room where you can't see it.
So a 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and drilled, but foul. We'll do it again at 1-2. Really solid contact.
Okay. All right. Thank you. As long as the girls are quiet, you can go bed.
Swung on and missed. Ball gets away. It's going to result in a drop third strike. And reach on. Wild pitch.
Now batting number 8, Gracie.
So was able to pull the plug, pull the string on the batter. Unfortunately, winning the turf, it was difficult for Kinley to pick it up. So to our runner. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1.
Good shot.
Good try. Hit on the ground to Turbo, who tosses it to Tinley for the out and end the inning. Havoc doesn't score. We move into the top of the third inning. Oklahoma Drive still leads 3-1. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We're ready for the top of the third inning. With the top of the lineup coming up for Oklahoma Drive. Up 3-1. Still 24 minutes left in this contest.
Let's go, big.
And if the last game is any reminder, get as many runs as you can. Give yourself enough cushion.
Get it up for that dugout. Let's go. Go, big.
So Brecken steps into the plate. Into the box, rather. Hit on the ground softly and short.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And the speed of Brecken. That's another infield single. We've had some fast players, but Brecken is definitely another level. She brings speed to the plate. And from the left side, it's one step less, and she's got to reach. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Bella stops into the box with Brecken at first. First pitch to Bella on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. See if Brecken starts running. Because she can. Up high, 1-1. She doesn't have to wait for a pitch to get past the catcher for a straight steal. Not with that speed. 1-1 to count.
Hey, go, Hazel.
Her pitch fouled off to the right side, 1-2.
I didn't mean for you to get that quiet.
Hazel, if you're in the audience, your mama wants you right now. Just repeating what I heard. 1-2 pitch to Bella. Jammed her. Good job. Good job fouling it off and staying alive. Count stays at 1-2. Good pitch from the pitcher. She reaches. So that's foul. First baseman had a play. Got turned around as she was running to go turn for the ball. She just turned the wrong way. It fell about 6 inches short of the right field line. 1-2. At the waist for strike 3. That's one away.
Check it out, fella.
Bella and Tessa have played together for the last 6 years. The number of times that both of them have struck out in the same game has to be less than a handful. It's happened tonight. Kinley drills one in left field, but right at the left fielder for an out. 2 away. So Izzy comes up to the plate looking to help her own cause. I think everybody's seeing the decreased velocity of this pitcher, thinking they're going to tee off, and their timing is way off right now. There is another example of it, but it drops down, and nobody's able to get it. That goes down as an infield single. A ball that was hit 41 feet from the plate. It just fell into the no person zone. And there's runners now on first and second, 2 outs. Let's see if Tessa can capitalize on this and drive in a run. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Doesn't have to worry about the broadcaster. She needs to worry about the plate. Fouled away at the backstop. It's 0-2. So Tessa facing a 0-2 count with runners on first and second. Swung on and missed. Thrown out at first. That's 2 strikeouts in this game for Tessa. That ends the inning. That ends the inning. Drive does not score. We move to the bottom of the third inning. Drive up 3-1. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the bottom of the third inning.
32, Haley.
Drive ahead 3-1. Missed out on a couple golden opportunities here to score some runs. If you don't know whose kid is mine, you probably figured it out at the bottom of that top of that last inning. First pitch from Izzy outside to the backstop for a ball, 1-0. Izzy's just got to stay dialed in. All the runs scored in the first inning. Swung on and fouled to the right side. It's 1-1.
Somebody's over there killing it. I think she was all saying. Everybody.
1-1 count. This is the opening tournament for Drive this fall. They had a few others scheduled, but rain and weather has prevented those from happening. So here we are playing our first tournament of the season in mid-November. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 2-2. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Bounces in. Lost her rhythm. It's 3-2. Better throw it to first. Complete the strikeout. A changeup gets the opposing pitcher. Kinley to Tessa to complete the strikeout, one away.
Me? Must have got big. I used to dream as a kid I would grow into be one. I hope that I was for you to go get what you deserve.
Swung on and hit. Foul. 0-1. One pitcher keeping them off balance with some high velocity. Another pitcher keeping them off balance with a little bit lower velocity, but movement. It's a good pitching duel. 1-1 to count now. That one got away from Izzy a little bit.
I will. That was terrible. Come on. He might have, but I did.
Bounced in. It's 2-1.
Hey, focus. You got it.
Izzy's lost a little bit of that rhythm here. This inning's been all over the place. She's recovered pretty nicely each time. 2-1. Right there. 2-2. Nice pitch. One thing I've learned about Izzy over the last few months watching her play, when she gets ahead of herself, she's pretty wild, but when she stays in rhythm, she stays right in that zone. Count moves to 3-2. She hypes herself, tends to overthrow, and that gets out of the strike zone. Fouled away to the backstop. We'll do it again at 3-2. From a time standpoint, we've got 12 minutes left on the clock. Another 3-2 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 3. 2 away. Nice pitch by Izzy. I believe this is the top of the lineup. So we're back at the top of the lineup here. Right down the middle for a strike is 0-1. After that foul at 3-2, it just gave her enough time to get herself back into a good rhythm. Foul to back again. Count moves to 0-2. Drives one strike away from moving to the top of the fourth inning. Swung on and missed. Goes to the backstop. That's going to be a reach on a
Hey, nobody's hurt.
drop third strike.
We're good.
Now batting number 10, Penny.
Do anything.
So Oklahoma Havoc looking to start a 2-out rally. But that's a strike. It's 0-1. Got to hang on to the ball. Swung on, hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. Good stop by Natalie. Keeps it at a single. Runners now on first and second. Natalie making a good play to keep that runner at second. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball pops away from Kinley, but nothing doing. The Drive needs to squash this.
We need 1 out.
They got to squash this rally right now. 9 minutes to go in the contest. Hit on the ground. Tinley picks it up, throws it to Tessa for the out. That ends the inning. Double get on. But a ground out to Tinley ends the inning. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Drive continues to lead 3-1. This is Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 softball. We move to the top of the 4th inning, which should be the last inning with 7 minutes left on the clock. First pitch to Tinley in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tinley, Turbo, and Jordan all due up this inning. Drive looking to tack on some insurance runs as we go into what looks to be the last inning of this contest based on time. Driven into right center field. That's going to drop for a hit, I think. Oh, no. Good range by the center fielder. Nice catch. Good contact. Nonetheless, it just held up just enough for the center fielder to get there in time. Nice play. One away. Seven minutes left in this contest. Drilled down for a bunt. But third base was creeping in just perfectly. Good thought, but 2 away nonetheless. It's going to bring up Jordan, looking to start a 2-out rally.
All right, girls. 2-out rally. Let's go.
This Oklahoma Havoc pitcher isn't going to kill you in velocity, but the mix of speed is just enough to keep him off pace. First pitch to Jordan, fouled off to the left side. It's 0-1. Georgia's made a lot of nice contact today. She's an exciting addition to the team. We'll be looking to see how she continues to add on throughout the coming year. Low and inside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Get tired? There's some dead air there.
I've been tired.
Oh.
Late swing. Goes 3 unassisted. Drive doesn't score in the top of the 4th inning, and we move into what may be the last inning, but there's 5 minutes left on the clock. It's 3-1 drive. This is Oklahoma Drive, 2K10 softball. It's crunch time here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Warm-ups are done. Drive needing 3 defensive outs to likely end this game. But if there is 1 second left on that clock, they will start another inning. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 0-1. I am not promoting to mess around and let people get on base, because that's a good way to F around and find out. Hit on the ground. Nice play by Izzy. She throws it to Tessa to get the out, 1 away. Really nice jump by Izzy. Regained her composure and threw it to Tessa. 1 away. Hit on the ground. Tessa's got to throw it to Tinley. Doesn't pick it up quick enough. That goes down as an infield single. So a 1-out infield single. So runner on first with 1 away. Heavy Metal coming to the plate. Hit on the ground to Turbo through her legs. It's a reach on error. And Drive has to make sure that they don't get in a headspace that is similar to the last game, because now we will run out of time. But there's only 1 away, runners on first and second. Drive nursing a 3-1 lead. That was a makeable play. And arguably the play before, with a little bit more urgency, could have been made as well. First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Again, it's day one
Come on, drive.
for Drive playing this fall. They've got to work on cleaning up some of the sloppy defensive stuff. Offered and missed. It's 0-2. Good job by Kinley to walk that runner back at second base. Game time run on first right now. That's swung off. That's caught looking for strike three, and there's two away. Pulls the changeup. And Oklahoma Havoc down to their last out as the clock has expired. Clock has expired. That gets all the way to the backstop. 1-0. Izzy needs to calm down. Runner at third means nothing. The runner at second is the tying run. They need one defensive out. Let's communicate, team. 1-0. Bounces in. Nice stop by Kinley to prevent a run from scoring. And more importantly, the runner at second from moving to third. Hit on the ground. Turbo stops it. The throw back to second was close, but nothing doing. Wasn't caught cleanly. A run scores.
Now batting number 8, Gracie.
So runners now at first and second, but the score tightens to 3-2. Got to get an out. Down low for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go.
1-0. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. Fouled off to the backstop and out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh. Come on, Izzy. Get it right here, bro.
Drive needs crisp defense at this point. 1-2 count. Outside, 2-2. Runner at second represents the tying run. Gets past the catcher. Runners now at second and third.
Deep breath, Izzy. Deep breath, Izzy. You got this.
Count goes full at 3-2.
You all right? Take a deep breath.
All the way to the backstop.
Nobody.
It's a walk. Bases now loaded.
Any base!
So the base is loaded. 2 away. This is a touch any base situation. Swung on a miss for a strike. It's 0-1, including on a drop third strike. If we happen to have that situation, all she has to do is touch home. All we have to do is touch home in that situation.
Yeah,
0-2.
Hey, everything's hot, ladies. Let's
So
go.
the count goes to 0-2. And with the bases loaded, something has to give here with a 3-2 ball game and an 0-2 count with 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That ends the game. Izzy gets the final strike, and Oklahoma Drive moves on to a second round unbeaten bracket game tomorrow at 11:45. Oklahoma Drive ends this